Hello, MC Fabulous Jones, aka Lady Fab here. I was having a discourse with a man that said that we were promoting divorce. I have a response to that. A very public response. If a man deserves to be divorced, he deserves to be divorced. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you, as a man, want to stay married, then you need to put in the work required to be married. Being married does not mean that you own your wife. It does not mean that you can treat her how you want because you own her. Period. Point blank. End of story. If you put your hands on your wife and think it's okay to beat her, look me in my freaking eyes when I say this. You deserve to be beat back. Since many of us women are not in a position to beat your ass back, we choose to divorce you and get the F away from you. We have that right, and we will continue to fight for that right. If you repeatedly go against the bonds of your relationship and cheat on your wife, and I'm not talking about poly relationships. Leave poly out. Because if both of you have an agreement that you can both sleep with who you choose, then I respect that. And I don't care who the freak gets mad at me for saying that. If you think it's okay to sleep with who you want, but it's not okay for your wife to sleep with who she wants, you need to be divorced. Women have a right to choose who they marry. We're not living in a world of arranged marriages. So if you cannot put in the work to be the person that she wants to be married to, then you need to be divorced. If a woman deserves to be divorced, then she needs to be divorced. I'm not saying that all women are saints, because we're not. I haven't been a saint in my life. The fall of the American family is not the fault of women who decided they wanted a divorce. The fall of the American family was decided by men who decided that they were not going to be a good man or uphold what he agreed to when he asked her to marry him, and he decided to do whatever he wanted to do. There are broken families in America. Divorce has been on the rise over the last 50 years. But I want to say that I don't think it's the women's fault. I believe that the majority of the divorces are the men's fault. There are men on child support who don't pay their child support because they do not have the morals and values to pay that child support, to believe that he has a moral obligation to provide for that child's upbringing. There are cases of reverse child support, if that's what it means. I don't have a problem with reverse child support if the woman is capable of earning more money than the man, and the man is capable of providing better care for the children. Every situation is indeed unique. But I believe the fall of the American family is not a woman's fault. I believe that men, in their misogynistic mentality, way of thinking, began to think that they could do whatever they want and not face the consequences, as our orange fake God thinks. This is ultimately the reason for the fall of the American family. Because men, not all men, but a lot of men, think that they have the right to do whatever they want, and their wife is supposed to just take it. As a previously battered woman, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not taking it. I'm not agreeing to it. Been there, done that. And as far as child support, I don't give a damn if you supported my kids. I put child support on one man, and I got a lifetime of fucking hell from it. I had my child kept from me by his father's family for almost 5 years. All because he wanted to get out of paying child support. But he did not take care of my child. All of his family did. And as a result, I didn't put child support on anybody else. I said, I'll make the decision what school he goes to, what church he goes to, and I will provide for my child myself. Said that meant that, represent that, and the fight go with that.